in Legend of Mortals Cultivation to Immortality. Every time a cultivator breaks through a realm, their lifespan increases dramatically. Unfortunately, no matter what realm a cultivator in the human world is in, their lifespan always has an end. Take Ancestor Linghu, who loves health preservation, for example. Even if he soaks wolfberries in ginseng every day, he still couldn't live beyond 1,300 years. Even if a human cultivator ascends to the spirit world, their lifespan, though nearly endless, still has an ultimate limit. Today, let's talk about the maximum lifespan for each realm in the mortal cultivation world. Cultivators all start from the qi refining stage initially. This realm is actually not much different from ordinary mortals. Although their physical constitution is slightly stronger, they haven't escaped their mortal flesh and blood. So their lifespan isn't much different from that of ordinary people. At most, they live 20 to 30 years longer than ordinary mortals. The maximum lifespan is roughly around 130 years. Therefore, the qi refining stage can't really be considered a true cultivator realm. However, after passing the qi refining stage and entering the foundation establishment stage, a cultivator can truly be called an immortal cultivator. At this point, a foundation establishment cultivator has undergone the refinement of their essence and marrow by spiritual energy and has broken away from the category of mortals. They don't need to eat or drink and can start practicing divine powers and using magical artifacts. By continuously absorbing the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, they can obtain sufficient nutrients for their body. Their strength is also much greater than that in the qi refining stage. As for lifespan, a regular foundation establishment cultivator can easily live to 200 years old if they don't encounter any dangers. If they encounter some opportunities, their maximum lifespan can reach around 300 years. This is truly the start of the immortal cultivation path. After reaching the great perfection of the late foundation establishment stage, cultivators begin to condense a golden core within their bodies. With the successful condensation of the golden core, the cultivator enters the golden core stage. Cultivators who can reach this stage have already become the backbone force of the human world. Most golden core cultivators can serve as elders or ancestors in small sects or small clans. Elders or ancestors, cultivators who reach the golden core stage, see their lifespan double compared to the foundation establishment stage. Typically, a golden core cultivator can easily live for 500 to 600 years if they get lucky enough to obtain heavenly treasures, and their cultivation reaches the great perfection of the late golden core stage. Even if they can't make further progress, their lifespan can still reach around 600 to 700 years. Moreover, golden core cultivators can refine their own life-bound magical artifacts, allowing themselves to have better self-preservation abilities in the cultivation world. Golden core cultivators who reach the great perfection of the late stage can become top-tier powerhouses in the human world. After successfully condensing a nascent soul and surviving the heart demon tribulation, they become nascent soul stage cultivators. After reaching the nascent soul stage, a cultivator's lifespan skyrockets to 1,000 years. Furthermore, as long as their nascent soul remains intact, they can seize another's body to regenerate. Of course, the lifespan won't accumulate after seizing a new body. The lifespan of a nascent soul cultivator is calculated based on the lifespan of their own nascent soul. Cultivators at this realm are already capable of supporting a medium-sized sect. If they reach the late nascent soul stage, they can even support a large-sized sect. Nascent soul cultivators are the foundation of those large sects and great clans. Additionally, nascent soul cultivators, with the help of various heavenly treasures and various opportunities they've obtained, can have a maximum lifespan of around 1,500 years. Ancestor Linghu, the ancestor of the Yellow Wind Valley, lived to over 1,200 years old in his later years without any opportunities. This shows that it can be seen that nascent soul cultivators have other methods to extend their lifespan. The lifespan fruits in the void heavenly palace are one of the ways to increase lifespan. But even at this level, increasing lifespan by several hundred years is already the limit. After a cultivator breaks through to the great perfection of the late nascent soul stage, they reach this spirit transformation stage, the peak of the human world. At this point, the cultivator is invincible in the human world. However, due to the thin spiritual energy in the human world, every time a spirit transformation cultivator uses their powers, they consume their own lifespan. That's why most spirit transformation cultivators rarely take action. The normal lifespan of a spirit transformation cultivator is over 2,000 years. But these powerful old monsters all have their own methods to extend their lifespan. Their maximum lifespan should reach 2,500 years. However, Ling Yuling is an exception. This young woman was still alive after Han Li achieved the great perfection of the Golden Core stage. Her lifespan reached over 3,000 years. Clearly, she has other methods to extend her lifespan. However, around 3,000 years should be the limit for spirit transformation cultivators in the human world. After a spirit transformation cultivator ascends to the spirit world and advances to the void refining stage, theoretically speaking, the cultivator's lifespan becomes nearly immortal. The spirit world is abundant in spiritual energy. As long as they can keep cultivating cautiously, they can live forever. However, in the spirit world, cultivators at the void refining stage and above, usually void refining cultivators, can withstand at most 3 heavenly tribulations. After all, the power of each heavenly tribulation increases, and a heavenly tribulation occurs once every 3,000 years. This leads to the fact that the lifespan of a void refining cultivator is roughly around 10,000 years. However, there are also void refining cultivators who are very lucky and extremely powerful. Their lifespan can reach approximately over 20,000 years. Beyond the great perfection of the late void refining stage is the body integration stage. At this point, the cultivator is already a powerful figure in the spirit world. They possess the ability to move mountains and fill seas. They can withstand far more heavenly tribulations than before. Basically, they can withstand more than 10 heavenly tribulations. Conservatively estimated, their lifespan is 30,000 years. There are also some powerful body integration cultivators who can live up to around 100,000 years. After the great perfection of the late body integration stage comes the Mahayana stage. Reaching the Mahayana stage means becoming a top-tier powerhouse in the spirit world. All those below the Mahayana stage are like ants. Moreover, Mahayana powerhouses can withstand far more heavenly tribulations than before. Even those with average opportunities can have a lifespan of about 50,000 years. The truly top-tier Mahayana powerhouses can withstand dozens of heavenly tribulations. Their lifespan can reach hundreds of thousands of years. However, each heavenly tribulation becomes stronger than the previous one. If they never ascend to the immortal world, sooner or later, they will be destroyed by a heavenly tribulation. To truly achieve endless lifespan, one must ascend to the immortal world and become a true immortal. Only then will they not experience any heavenly tribulations until death, unless they fall in a battle with others. Otherwise, they will achieve lifespan equal to that of heaven and earth.